Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction is a classic because it challenges how we usually watch movies. Instead of just telling a simple, linear structured story, it uses a unique narrative structure that changes the way we see the characters involved. Quentin Tarantino's most famous feature regarding this movie is its circular structure throughout. The movie starts in a scene in the same diner where it is being robbed, but the middle of the movie, as the diner scene cuts off, is completely different. For example, the inciting incident of the diner scene has the beginning all wrapped up, you think you're going to know what's going on, and then it cuts right into something different, and we don't get back to that same scene until the very end of the movie. Tarantino does this to break the traditional continuity editing that we saw in Hollywood and to keep the spectator guessing on what's going to happen next and how all these different characters and stories intertwine together in the end. By rearranging this timeline, Tarantino in turn forces the audience to pay closer attention to the big web of characters and stories who might otherwise seem unrelated at first glance. This creates a more engaging experience for the audience, and you're constantly reevaluating what you know about the characters and how they come together. Throughout the film, Tarantino uses diegetic dialogue, which are conversations that the characters have in their own world, to make them feel real. Um, the many scenes, such as when Vincent and Jules are in the diner discussing pork and filthy animals, or when they're in the car discussing the Royale with cheese scene, or at the end when they're discussing with Tarantino the really good coffee and the guy in his garage. These are all examples of that diegetic dialogue that makes the character have some more depth and human persona rather than just the on-screen hitman that they appear to be. And this also creates a specific rhythm where the long, casual conversations are interrupted by the quick, intense action. And Tarantino does this on purpose to snatch and grab the audience back in. And the comedic atmosphere established by their chatter makes the action way more hard-hitting because it just is two opposite ends of the spectrum going right at each other in a similar scene. The mice on scene is designed to look like a stylish version of the 1950s. At Jackrabbit Slims, the production designer used bright colors and neon lighting to make the scene feel like a dream. During the dance scene between Travolta and the boss's wife, the cinematographer uses a long take to follow the character's movement without cutting away. Small details like the Foley sounds of a thick milkshake or record player make the setting feel more alive and more real in real time. This focus on sensory details helps ground the cool factor of the film in a world that feels tactile and lived in, even when the situations are absurd. By the denouement, we see a major shift in character development. Jules experiences what he believes is a miracle, and he decides to leave his life of crime. The film uses parallel editing to show how different characters handle the same dangerous world, while some remain static and don't change, which often leads to their demise. The moral transformation at the end provides a surprising weight to a film that initially seemed focused on strictly style and violence. All in all, Pulp Fiction uses technical tools to challenge how we think about morality, and storytelling. By blending high art filmmaking with pulp subject matter, it creates a unique form of spectatorship where the audience is both entertained and intellectually challenged. The film doesn't just show a series of events, it invites you to explore a world where every camera angle and sound effect serves the deeper thematic arc of luck, fate, and redemption. Thank you very much.